MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Justin Verlander will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
At the plate, Bregman Lau. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Number 8.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
First pitch, 7:05.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
At the ball.
And our Game 1 temperature, a very nice 71 October degrees at first pitch. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he will cruise into second base as he starts things out tonight with a double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
From the stretch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, not an easy thing to do early against this good pitcher, D-Roll. Base hit and a 1-0 lead right away.
As an offense, they talked about this, wanting to get to this guy early before he settles in. When they grab their gloves to go out on defense, they know they got a lead on their hands.
And that will bring in Yandi Diaz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
swing and a miss for strike one. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Here's the 2-1 home. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. From the stretch, runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Up next for the Rays, Hunter Renfroe. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. From the stretch. The 0-1 delivery.
No, inside.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now a drive by Renfroe. This is hit well out to left. Looking up is Brantley. It's up and out of here into the archways. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series. And the Rays have opened it up even further now. It's 4-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
So now to the plate, Jose Martinez, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
To the plate now, Willie Adames, as he'll take a look at ball one. Four runs here in this half inning. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now. And now pitch on the way. 2-2 the count.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Heading out towards shallow right. Tucker is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 4-0 Tampa Bay. Charlie Morton gets the call in hostile territory here for game 1 of the division series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, Charlie Morton has really made a name for himself. Big arm and a big fastball. Good sinking fastball, too. 95 to 98 miles an hour. Big overhand curveball. He's very valuable, too. He's had a lot of success pitching out of the bullpen and also one of the top starting pitchers in the league right now.
George Springer the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this one runs up high, ball 1. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's gone 2 for 5. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Pitch on the way. And that misses, ball 4. So that's just what you hope for here in the first. Base runners as you try to claw back into this one.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Striding in for Houston, Jose Altuve. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hit in the air out to center field. On the move is Kiermaier. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1.
Count, 0-2.
Springer stands at first with one out. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Runners are at first and second with one away. On the ground to third. Reined in. A tag for one. Over to second now, and they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Rays 4 and the Astros nothing. Second inning set to go, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next.
Kevin Kiermaier.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
A full count to the Rays center fielder. And it's fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So here's Mike Zunino. He's set. Here it comes. Changeup called strike 1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
A runner at first with no outs here. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Brandon Lau, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. Lau, a 25-year-old, he was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Two and one to the Rays leadoff batter.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Here now the 2-2. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the 2nd inning. It'd be hard not to, because that 1st inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
In now, Austin Meadows, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1, but they're in front 4-0. Here's Yuli Gurriel. He'll start us out here in the home half of the 2nd.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Renfroe is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Jorgon Alvarez.
Next up for the Astros, Jorgon Alvarez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And he falls behind 0-2. Alvarez is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
And he fouls this one off. Mm. 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there are 2 away now. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right. Thanks, Heidi. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Yandi Diaz. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yandi Diaz.
And the pitch. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
The batter, the first baseman, G-Man Shore.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Choi, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was taken in the second round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now batting.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
At the plate now, Hunter Renfroe, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Chopped at third, but this will get foul. 2-1. One out and a runner on second base. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Now the 3-2 pitch comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box now, Willie Adames, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fouled off. Verlander ready with another 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Now to the plate, Martin Maldonado, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already. Here comes the first pitch.
Maldonado.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And now a pitch on the way. Fouled away. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
So now to the plate, Kyle Tucker, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. One out, nobody on. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's George Springer as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. He's set, and the pitch. 2 out with the man at first. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Brantley. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Now a long throw home, and he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. 2 left for the Astros. They trail here 4-0. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier.
The center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice seam.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He swings and grounds it to short. Altuve for 1. To Gurriel, and they get them both.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Brandon Lau. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, the left fielder, Austin Meadows.
Standing in now, Austin Meadows, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A ball and a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And it's fouled away. Curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Again, a 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. One left for Tampa. They lead it 4-0. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And the pitch.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. A little bit outside. 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Now the Astros designated hitter, Jorgon Alvarez, will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Fouled off. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Digging in, Yandi Diaz. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The third baseman, number 2, Yandi Diaz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Stepping in now, Ji-Man Choi. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe. As the first pitch years have been high, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Inside, he misses ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Brad Peacock takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Jose Martinez will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
At the plate, Willie Adames, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And there's ball 1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Rays strand a pair, but they hold a 4-0 lead. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey.
One ball, 2 strikes, look out.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout.
Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A look, now the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Into the box now, Kyle Tucker, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
So now to the plate, George Springer. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Into the box, Jose Altuve. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. From the stretch.
Nope, that's down.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 2 left for the Astros. They're down 4-0. Set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Kevin Kiermaier. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
The catcher, Mike Zunino.
So coming to the plate, Mike Zunino. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. A ball and no strikes. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. And the pitch.
Ball 3.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 8.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Brandon Lau, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Now the 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Austin Meadows.
In now, Austin Meadows. Fouled away. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Line drive to center field. Springer is there. 2 gone.
The third baseman of the team, Yandi Diaz.
Ready for another shot now. Yandi Diaz 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 2 down, runners at first and second. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. He's got it on to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair, but they're in front 4-0. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And a ball. 1-0. Pitch on the way.
2-0.
Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Miniak.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Number 10, Julius D.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yuli Gurriel. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Tried to hold up there, appealed down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Ji-Man Choi. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's out.
Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. The 1-0 home.
1-1.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Hunter Renfroe will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, newsflash. Think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Martinez.
Standing in now, Jose Martinez. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Rays are out in front, 4-0. Leading off the inning, Jorgon Alvarez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 2-1 home. He's in there for strike number 2.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First offering on its way.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Oh, 1, here it comes. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Oh, 2, here it comes.
Nope, outside.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Into the box, Martin Maldonado. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One 0 count. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1. Hit back toward the mound. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. 8th inning coming up. The Rays lead it 4-0. Stepping in, Willie Adames. He went down on strikes last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
A ball and a strike now. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Kevin Kiermaier is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Hard hit ball to second. There is Altuve. One there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Runners on first with 1 down. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Stepping in now, Brandon Lau, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. One and one. A runner on first with 2 away. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. To 2-2 now. Kiermaier's running. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rays strand just the 1. They lead it 4-0. Oliver Drake is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47, Oliver Drake.
In now, Kyle Tucker, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
2-0.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 home.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate now, George Springer. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball two.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
All even now, 2-2. The pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Jose Altuve will be next. Ready with the payoff pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Bullet back up the middle. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's out.
1-0 home. Is chased out of the zone for strike one.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
A 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Fouled away. The 1-2.
Oh, that's low.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Grounded to short. Adames brings it in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade it out for a run that doesn't mean a whole lot.
Nick Anderson enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
2-0 to Brantley.
No, sir.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And it's fouled away. Set, and the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We're on to the 9th here in game 1. The Rays are in front, 4-1. Framber Valdez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one. Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 1-1.
Count 2-1.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Yandi Diaz waits on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Just hung in there on that one. Payoff pitch one more time. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, It's ugly, and he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Now at the plate, Yandi Diaz looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. He swings and misses. Throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. A runner at second, nobody out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now, Ji-Man Choi, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Fastball called for strike 2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. He's set and the pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Way outside. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate, Jose Martinez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. One and 1 the count now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
hit the other way out toward right field. Tucker waits on it, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Into the box now, Alex Bregman. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball, right down.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Set. Here's the 3-1. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
The first baseman, number 10, Juliet D.
Now in the box, Yuli Gurriel. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Adames picks it up. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Number 44, designated hitter, Jorgon Alvarez.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jorgon Alvarez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
1-1, no play.
Ball and a strike.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Fouled away. Last strike now for Houston. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 pitch. And this is in the air to right. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays have taken home field advantage right from the start. They claim game 1 on the road as this one is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Tampa Bay Rays win the opener here in the division series. Charlie Morton is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Astros, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Charlie Morton. The loss goes to Justin Verlander. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park.